I can't look back, it's too late now. My days are hours and I don't know how, but I believe the great is still yet to come. I won't stop fighting, man, until I'm done. Hello, folks, and welcome to the 107th Breakfast Ball. I'm your host, Bob Cardia, and thank you for tuning in. As always, if you like what we're doing, please smash that subscribe button. And if you comment, I love the Breakfast Ball in the comment section, you go into a drawing to win a Starbucks gift card. Anyway, guys, this is episode 107, and like I said, I'm your host. We had a guest this week, Christina Nuno, and it was a fine podcast. She's the director of partnerships for Camino Farms, and we had a great discussion about lots of psychology and golf and in life. And as it turns out, when our crack editor, Ms. Candy David, was editing the podcast, we discovered that there was a problem with the connection between the microphone and the camera. And about 2 or 3 minutes into it, we started getting intermittent audio. So Christina is nice enough to come back next week, and we're going to redo that podcast at Valari's Lakeside Restaurant. Always a shout out to Valari's. But at this point, a lot of people would probably say, Coach, probably time to scrap the podcast for this week. Well, we've done 107 weeks in a row, and I don't do that. I don't quit. Because quitting is the easiest thing to do. It doesn't take any kind of intestinal fortitude at all to quit. And it just so happens that my father had recommended a book to me, I don't even know how many years ago, The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. I read that book, and I actually implemented that book in my life. There's a character in the book that basically starts off as a pauper, and gets basically given these 10 scrolls of success. And actually, I for those who use your phones for your daily plan or your computer, I still write my daily plans down. And a lot of the things that I do are based upon these 10 scrolls of success. It just so happens I'm in the chapter in this book right now where the scroll is, and I like to read you the scroll that I just got done going through. I just want to make sure I get the verbiage 100% correct. Yes, the always will I seek the seed of triumph in every adversity. So obviously the adversity for this week is that the audio didn't work on the podcast. But, I don't want to quit. I don't want to give up. So I'm telling you now, folks, the message for this week is, if you have adversity, battle through it. This tomorrow is actually our home invitational for Rutgers, and I'm telling my guys, whatever adversity you have, battle through. We came in second in a 9-team tournament this past week, and we were one of the first teams to go out. So in the process of coaching my boys, I said to them along the way, how's it going? And they're like, well, I don't have my game today. I was struggling a little bit, da-da-da-da. And when the whole tournament was over, we came in second, and we lost by a stroke and a half, basically a man. And I turned to the guys afterwards, I said, guys, would you agree that, if you had known how close we came to winning the event, might have you done something differently? And they're all like, yeah, maybe I would have done this differently or that differently. At least the majority of them felt that way. And that's actually a tough feeling to have. But the bottom line is, you don't know what's going on around you, right? And you don't know, what other people are doing. The only thing in life you can control is yourself. So this will be one of the shorter podcasts I've done in a while. But guess what? Seek the seed of triumph in every adversity. Keep going on. I have 107 weeks in a row. So what's that? 52 weeks in a year. I've now done over 2 years of podcasts every Monday. So I take pride in saying, hey, whether it be in life, in golf, which is obviously our specialty, or in my new thing I've taken up is music. I don't quit. So with that said, folks, If you like what we do, please smash that subscribe button. Comment, I love the breakfast ball, and again, you're eligible for a free gift card from Starbucks. And also, I think we still have our merch on the South Jersey Golf School website. So if you're interested in getting breakfast ball merchandise, that would be awesome also. Well, guys, keep them straight. Oh, shout out to Rory McIlroy, by the way, who won his second Masters today. Again, intestinal fortitude, right? That guy battles through last year. So let's see, I think he's now tied with Mickelson and Trevino and Faldo at 6 majors. So let's see how far he can go. But keep battling for it, guys. I'll see you next week. Hit them straight. And remember, seek the seed of triumph in every adversity. See you next week. Glass of bourbon, ha ha. My bourbon, ha ha. My bourbon, ha ha. Alcohol, because no great story ever started with, I'll have a salad.